Hey, so today I'm here to do a video on this look, a slight tutorial, I would say. I did this look in a previous foundation in first impression, and a lot of people were like commenting and saying that they liked it or were like asking me questions about it, so I thought I would just recreate it for you. It's slightly a little different than that video because I had to use a different lip color because I don't even know where the other one is that I used in that video. But yeah, I guess that's all. If you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay, starting out with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in the shade Eden. We're gonna put this all over the lid, make a little bit of a mess. I did my brows differently today than I have been recently. They look, I don't know. Like, they look okay, but I feel like they're really kind of messy and uneven. And yeah, just ignore them. There's a sparkle in this brow. I just see it in there. It's green. Every time I move, I can see it, but if I dig in there to try to pick it out, it's gonna mess up my brow, so I'm gonna have one sparkle there. Okay, I'm gonna use this Shade and Light eye palette and just take that light shade right there at the top and use it to set this after I stop dropping everything. And then I take this brush and I wipe away all the excess powder on the eyes. Okay, so we're gonna use the Tarteist Pro palette. I can never open this with these nails. Okay, it looks like this. It is pretty amazing. Like, okay, I was thinking I didn't really like it, but maybe I just need a good primer with that. I'm not really sure. But using the Urban Decay primer makes it okay. But I love these colors and the fact that they're all matte. I haven't even used the ones on the side that are metallic yet because I really just like matte shades most of the time. But I'm only using like one or two colors from here today. Sorry, not sorry. I'm gonna be using this shade right here. It's called Profesh. And you start putting that up in the crease. And then we're gonna put it on the lid also. Just bringing that up nice and far, as you can see. And then it looks like that. How simple. Okay, now I'm just going to take the shade Vintage, which is just like the white shade in the palette, and put this under the brow. Okay, so that's all for eyeshadow. I'm going to put on a wing, and I'm going to use the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Black, obviously. I'm going to use this to create the shape of the wing. Okay, I finished my wings. I'm going to put on some mascara. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Carbon Black Voluminous Mascara. And then I'm going to put on some lashes. I'm going to use the Salon Perfect 614 lashes. They look like this if it would focus at all. I'm going to do that off camera to save some time. Okay, I'm done with the eyes for now. So I'm going to move on to the face. I'm going to use the Ulta Fabulous Face Foundation Primer, because I have to keep using it. I'm scared to use anything else. I don't want it to give me like pimples or whatever the other ones do to me that make me unhappy. There is so many noises going on in the other room. Like, our dryer is really broken and it sounds so loud whenever it's going. It's like, and then also there's like, that sounded like a vacuum, I think. Okay, for foundation I want to use the Hard Candy Glamoflauge Mix and Pigment Drops. Mine's in the shade Fair 2. I'm sorry, I feel like I keep using the same foundations over and over again, but it's because I'm pale and I haven't put on any self-tanner, so I can't use my other foundations that are dark. And I really want to, though. I really want to use the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea and my NARS All Day Luminous whatever Perfection. Those are my favorite little babies. I do love this, though. Don't get me wrong. I love this. Oh, my earring is missing. And my alarm went off. Too much happening at once. I'm gonna take my sponge and just go over everything to try to make it look better. This is not even wet because I don't feel like getting up to make it wet. Okay, I'm gonna set my forehead quickly with the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the shade Transparent. Duh, I feel like I should just be skipping these steps because I do the same ones every fucking day. Okay, for concealer, I have to use Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer in the shade Fair because this is the lightest concealer that I have, and I want the under eyes to actually be brightened. So I gotta use this one. My other really light one was my MAC like Pro Longwear one in the shade, I don't even know the lightest it could be, but when I used it like yesterday, it was not that light. And I was like, did you oxidize and change? Like, what happened? Okay, so I don't know. I'm not paying any attention at this point. I just put the NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder on my face to bake. I don't know why I didn't say that before. Okay, I'm gonna contour with my Lorac Tantalizer Baked Bronzer. It says matte tan. This is a baby sample version, but I love it. How the fuck do you open it? Look how tiny it is though. But this color and the formula and everything about it is really good. This is a pretty warm bronzer, so if you don't like that on your face, you might not like this. I mean, maybe if you were tanner, it wouldn't look so warm, but I like things that look like this, so it doesn't bother me. Okay, I'm gonna take my e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzer in the shade St. Lucia, and we're gonna use that bronzer right there. It's hella dark, but I'm gonna use it to deepen up the contour slightly. I just really like the tone of this bronzer in here because it's like brown. It's not reddish, it's not orangey. It's just like a brown color. Hello. Speak. Literally nothing's happening. No sound. Not 1 ounce of sound. Okay, for blush I want to use my Tarte Color Wheel Amazonian Clay blush palette. And I want to use what shade? I want to use this shade right here. It says Concept. It's a very nudie shade. God damn, these blushes blend so good. Airblushed. That's what they look like. Very powdery though. Okay, since I'm going to be using blue on the eyes, I want my highlight to be blue. Duh. I always want it to be blue or purple. I don't know why, it's my favorite. So I'm gonna first start by taking the Maybelline Master Strobing Stick in the shade 100 and using this as a base for the highlighter. And I use it with this brush because if you use it with your finger or a sponge, it will move around your foundation and it won't look pretty. It kind of slightly does even with this. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but under my eye will be really light and it'll like somehow make it not so light. I don't know, like it doesn't make it look cakey, it just makes it look odd sometimes. So I just kind of go back under there with this if that happens. Okay, and then I'm going to use the Anastasia Glow Kit Moonchild. Duh. And I'm going to take Blue Ice, my baby. My baby. And we're just going to use this one today. I die for this shade. Like, I need it in a single. Just put some on my finger too, you know. Make it even more intense. Now I gotta get back to the eyes. There are so many sparkles. I know I just moved the camera, but there are so many sparkles in my eyebrows. Like, why? Okay, so I'm gonna take the same shade we already put all over the lid and we're gonna put that under the eyes. Pretty simple, pretty simple. Okay, now I'm gonna take these two things. This is the e.l.f. glitter glue. I'm gonna use this on the inner corner. We're gonna pack it on a little bit. This is the NYX Roll-On Shimmer in the shade Light Blue. What I usually do is rub it on the back of my hand a lot to make sure it's coming out because it has to be like down for it to come out. So once you like put it on your face, it stops coming out. It's weird. So I do that. And then once this gets a little bit like dry, I'll put this on it. But if it's not dryish, it does not stick to it. You just gotta roll it up in there. Shit, that looks insane. And I just take like a fluffy brush and try to blend out the edges a little. And I'm just gonna do it to the other side. So if you don't have a base under this, it just like completely comes off. That's why I'm putting down the glitter glue base. Oh my god, you guys, I just did something really bad. There's an issue happening on my face. What? Doing this is kind of scary because I feel like half the time I mess it up whenever I do it like this, so maybe this is a bad idea, but... Okay, so we must finish the bottom of the eyes. My camera overheated, so I went ahead and did normal things, like getting ready. And okay, what I want to try to use in my waterline is the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Little Denim Dress. No idea if this is gonna work because this thing is hard, but last time the blue that I tried to put in my waterline I did not like. So I like this blue, but let's see if it'll go into the waterline. Yeah, there's one layer. Doesn't look great. Oh damn, I'm making my eyes water. Is there anything I can put on top of this? Well, oddly enough, I opened my eyeliner drawer and this is what's sitting on top. The NYX Eye and Eyebrow Pencil. Eye and Eyebrow Pencil? And it's in the shade like blue, the exact same shade that I just had, except it's not for your lips, so it should be softer. The actual shade is electric blue. Let's try to put this one in the waterline. Well, that's doing no better of a job at all. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna use this one, the Colourpop cream gel liner in the shade Bee Sting. Very blue. This one's a little bit more of a dark blue, but at least it'll fucking go onto my waterline. And then I'm gonna put some mascara on the lower lashes. Gonna use the Essence Lash Princess Mascara, per usual. Okay, for lips, I want to use, where the fuck did it go? Not even over here, so like, I'm gonna use something else. I'm just gonna use my Smashbox. Spit is coming out of my mouth. Always On liquid lipstick in the shade In Demand. I mean, this is beautiful, obvi, but I don't know where the other one went. I just remembered that I had a dream that I met Drew Monson, you know, from YouTube. He's fucking hilarious. So like maybe one day that dream will come true. Okay, there we go. The look is finished. This is it. It's done. So yum. If you like this look, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll be back soon with more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.